Hello and good evening. And I just want to say thank God it wasn't Housewives of New York. Now, the thing is, this was something of a filler episode, but it still wasn't Housewives of New York. And for that, I am thankful. I am thankful for that. The girls are giving this season, and I got to say, I don't miss Candace. I don't miss NECA. I don't miss Rob the Throb. And now that they're gone, the show is rolling along like that they needed to go. We are 4 episodes in, and I am like, oh, that's what was hurting. Okay, like when you have your bra on the wrong hook, and then you get it on the right one, you're like, oh, thank God.
That's an
I
excellent
figured
way
I'd
to
give an
put it.
analogy that y'all might be more familiar with.
You hit the nail on the head. When you said that, I realized. Hold on a sec. Excuse me, I need to clear my throat. I noticed I hadn't thought of any of those ladies even once. I'm not even trying to be shady, although I understand, but I'm dead serious. When you said that, I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about them at all.
At all. I mean,
No,
like you forgot they were ever there.
I did. Oh my goodness. Like literally, I was watching this episode and not one thought of that occurred to me.
And also, I think they really picked some good women. Kiarna, great casting. Stacy, great casting. Stacy is becoming Giselle. Stacy is gunning for Giselle's spot. And the thing is, Stacy did QVC. Also, the fact that QVC does shooting in Philadelphia, your boy will be on QVC. So help me God.
That's right. Speak it into existence.
Into existence, we manifest.
Because I can't wait to watch you.
Believe y'all would tune into me on QVC.
You would have a following in no time. You Lisa Rinna the hell out of that.
Yes. But Stacey knows TV. Like this is not like just because it's QVC don't mean she don't know how to play the ratings game, and she's doing ratings and sales. That ain't a half to fuck with.
You have to have a lot of technical ability to do QVC. You know, it's not just like go on there and like, you know what I mean? Like you do it's a very specific skill set. She comes off with a completely different energy as an addition to the group that I think works.
Because Mia said she's boring. And I'm like, no, Mia, she's just the opposite of you. She knows who the father of her children are. You may find that boring. I don't.
You know what? I find that boring, but I don't find it disgusting. And if anyone's toes came out at a dinner table, I would be so So I'd rather be bored with Stacy than disgusted with Mia and Ink on a yacht.
It's very interesting how the cast is like really not here for the Mia and Ink plot line. Like Giselle said, I'm confused. And if I'm confused, I know the kids are confused. And I'm like, ooh, we talk about kids. We're talking about mothering.
There's a lot of that like weird sideways stuff coming in this like round. You know, we just got off that weird story with Katie and Emily's kids, which I don't think they should have aired that one. And then, you know,
that was trifling because we know the kids are going to see the show. They're going to see clips. No kid is going to like anybody that's going after their mom. So like we already know the kids under 10 have opinions. That shouldn't be aired. You're right.
They just shouldn't have even that. Yeah, that just shouldn't have seen the light of day. That was just weird to me. And then you're having cast members babysit other kids, and then now it's going to be like mom and kid on kid. No, I don't. That shouldn't have seen the light of day. But I do listen. Far be it for me to agree with Gabrice, but I do think she said the right thing. Like, I bet the kids are confused. It sounds confusing. And there's already rumors running around that Ink might be the little boy's dad. Which is crazy, because if you're having enough difficulty getting pregnant that you need an IUI, then, and you do get pregnant, like, the fact that we're entertaining a storyline that this is a legitimate possibility feels very detrimental at the expense of this poor little boy when it didn't really need to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she didn't go get IVF, which is a step above. That's the only way it makes it. Well, not the only. IUI is not, like, it's just basically having a doctor insert a sample directly into the uterus. It's like at the right time. Yeah. It's like what Lala did.
I had IUI then.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
IUI, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Had IUI. I've given IUI. I am an IUI specialist.
Well, then, could you also be a paternity specialist?
For that one.
Mm.
Not in
so
the
anyway,
uterus, though. Not in the uterus.
No, right.
Oh my God! But wait, hold on. I hate to pause, but Liam asked a valid question. Did we talk about Real Housewives of London? I want to get to that because it's going to be a brief conversation. It is, and this is what, like, everybody was so excited, but then we didn't see a fine print. It's a Hey You exclusive.
Oh.
And Liam, you know what we don't have in America? Hey You.
Didn't they?
Oh no, go on.
I'm sorry. I apologize. The reason I interrupted was the thought was, didn't they have a Housewives of Cheshire? Like, haven't they done outside? They have quite a few international platforms that we just don't watch as Americans, right? Like,
we
how
don't
has
even
the franchise
get,
been so?
like, we don't have access to the international franchises. And because of TV laws, like we actually talked, like we had a couple episodes about it, they don't push it in other countries. Like, it took forever for the Housewives to become something international. And then when it became international, it's like Dubai is the only truly international series that airs all over the world. Everything else, it's like if we wanted to watch Cheshire, we would either have to get a VPN.
Right.
Or because, like, we could get VPNs and watch Real Housewives of London. But how many people gonna do that?
Not me.
And that's the thing why that's why I was like, this is valid, because I'm disappointed. And but also, I'll say maybe Dubai showed them international does not work with this franchise.
I mean, we loved Ladies of London.
We did?
With the pink show, yeah.
I've never seen the episodes. I didn't know we loved it.
You know what? You would probably find it somewhat entertaining, especially because that's where Caroline Stanbury is really in her finest form. She is such a bitch. In such a British way with these other ladies. It's very entertaining. But you do have a point. I don't know. Listen, if you make it too hard for me to watch, just like RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm not gonna do it.
And then the pendulum swung the other way with RuPaul's Drag Race, where now you can't even, like, turn on your TV without watching it.
Or no, without somebody getting crowned, because now you can be the winner of the regular season, you could be the winner of the All-Star season, you could be the winner of the versus the world season, you could be a global All-Stars winner.
Not to
Or
mention
you
which
could
other, you could be a Canadian, Taiwanese,
thank you, yes.
Filipino, Sudanese. They've got. Do they have China? I think
That's coming up next.
The only place they don't have a drag race is Drag Race Pluto. That's the
Right.
only drag race we don't have. But we got Drag Race Saturn, and them girls can do it with the rings.
So, I wonder, do you think no, I was gonna say, do you think that they were dropping some tea over there that they didn't expect to make its way across the pond? But I think I answered my own question by saying no, because I don't think that they would let them say anything like uncalculated. I know.
Aaron, now come on. We have been dissecting these shows for years. We know Andy Cigarette Ass Cohen.
I know why I stopped myself I stopped myself mid-sentence, but then I'm like, well, you're fumbling it up now, or just go down that road. Wrong road, here I go.
Wrong road. But no, they the fact that Jessel dropped the tea that the season was cut short, that's because ain't nobody watching. I mean, honey, 318,000. They last episode was 358,000 views, a season high. Tasha K can do that shit in her sleep.
Oh, shout out to whoever in the comments from the live you did when we first found out about the New York. Whoever was doing the skirmish in the sky, like all the different ways to fight, that was so funny. I'm sorry I can't quote you better, but go check out that. You had me howling. A skirmish in the sky. I was like a tussle on the tarmac, something like
tussle
that.
On the tarmac.
Funny. So funny. You were very shout out, Biffa. Funny. Someone got slapped midair.
Slapping in the sky.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a hoot. But I think that he dropped to try to get people watching because, and I don't know if you were on when I said this, or if I was even on live, because I might have been talking to my father about it. It's very interesting how the conversations just all melt together in my mind, because I'm like, wait a minute, that was a male voice. That was him. That was my dad. But I think the New York is struggling because it was a white show. And there's nothing wrong with a white show. White people exist. White people have stories to tell. They're interesting stories sometimes. Sometimes. They were telling an interesting white women's story. We enjoyed them. Now, was that all of New York? No. And we accepted that. But then and we also knew these women were slightly racist. We the black people, we knew. Most ethnic people knew. And
Luann did blackface.
What?
I said Luann did blackface. We already knew. We knew-ed, as they say.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Remember? She didn't even realize that it was wrong.
I forgot Luann did blackface.
I mean,
hold on, let me pull up Exhibit A for the audience.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I wonder if they scrubbed the pictures from the internet. I forgot she did blackface.
Diana Ross, baby.
Oh my God. I forgot.
Speaking of Halloween.
Let's see. Wait, let me get the. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I got a good picture. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Damn it, we don't have a good picture on this one. Oh my God. And here it is. Wait, no. They will not show the damn picture.
They won't.
They won't. Every article I click, The picture is in the thumbnail, but then when you actually click it, it's not there. Okay, well, good. I'll just share this page. Old one. There we go. That is Luann in blackface. I mean, my God. My God.
Oh, boy.
And the afro wig. Here's
and
another.
It was supposed to be Diana Ross.
Yeah.
Which is not Diana Ross hair.
Right.
Which shows even more ignorance. Now, she did not realize what she was doing, but that doesn't make it any better.
No.
And it makes, especially when she made the comment like Diana Ross and with the hair, you know what I mean? It's like, you're just doing blackface, bitch. You're not even getting it right. Yeah.
And here's Diana Ross.
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, there's one picture, but that's not the hair I would use. That's not the same.
At all.
That looks more like Marge Simpson.
It really does. It's like, oh my God.
Nope, this was a miss in many ways.
But I don't even know how we got.
You were saying the New York Housewives was a white show, and we knew they were slightly racist.
It was a white show, and it had a white audience. And now they've tried to make it multicultural. It's an AKA for the Black people that watch Atlanta and Potomac. For us, it is not Black enough. And that is why the ratings are what they are. And I feel the same thing happened with Martha's Vineyard, where it's there are not words that can articulate what is or isn't quote unquote Black enough that will resonate with a Black audience, but we see it in Atlanta, we see it in Potomac, and we don't see it in New York. It's a je ne sais quoi.
I think New York is struggling right now because these women, it's struggling to feel like there are genuine relationships other than them fighting about weaponizing what they say to one another about each other. And here's another thing too, that nobody's really been talking about. What was the word that Sai said to Uba that shut her up immediately, the safe word?
Pineapple.
Do you know?
Butterfly.
Something. Anyway, the point is, they made an agreement off camera that if she was getting too embarrassing on camera, or if there was something that like they felt like was going to be used against her or negative, they made an agreement that that word would shut her up immediately. That's why she did it. So now they're like producing each other. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying that to bring to the point is that they went into this caring very much about what they presented on camera, and it's showing. And we're struggling with it as an audience because we need you to be able to forget enough to suspend.
Pineapple. Pineapple was the safe word.
Thank you. Yeah. And the reason that they wouldn't explain it.
That is a really good point. If you're on a reality show, there is no safe word. Denise Richard proved that with bravo, bravo, bravo.
That bitch with the upside down jacket. Just great.
Bravo, 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 bravo. I mean, she was like, y'all ain't gonna embarrass me. And everybody was like, oh no, you're about to be embarrassed. They're using all of that. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. The only thing Bravo won't use is like, you're gonna have to get on this dining room table and shit.
And even then, I think they might just black out your butt
They
with a
will-
little box.
They blur.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, some of the crap that they're having us do, speaking of crap, they've taken us to colonics and enemas. We
And
just had
of
to deal
course,
with
a Yoni
Shannon,
Steen.
right? Like, we just had
Because
a
wait,
storyline with
Aaron was the one that said she wouldn't eat a male anus, but she would eat a female anus. And they was asking Jenna, who actually sleeps with women, and she was like, I don't know. And they said, well, what about after a fresh steam?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That moment enters my head when I don't want it to.
An intrusive thought. Like,
What
an
about after a
intrusive
fresh
thought.
steam?
Oh no. Yeah. Yep. I can't blame you. That feels like an intrusive thought to me too. Yeah. I'm like,
Oh
I don't.
God! And I'm warming my dinner in my steamer.
Oh wow. Well, look what you did to yourself.
I put my food in a different water. You've ruined steaming for me forever, Roni.
Wow.
How am I
Oh
going to make
man.
lobster now?
Uh, I think so. I do. Well, Potomac. Like, I do feel like this was another fillery episode. I mean, now Karen is guns ablazing on Jacqueline.
Well, I'm tired of all of them using this damn DUI as Karen's plotline. Y'all know she got to fight the shit in court. And even if she didn't, the heifer drink. Now what?
Well, I guess you know what? I have to say the same thing that, well, this is Karen's second one. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess, I mean, they are apples and apples pretty much because they both are DUIs and all of that, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like we have a really like compelling storyline yet with Potomac. And I don't want Mia and
Yeah, I guess the compelling storyline is who's the father of Mia's child.
that is not a compelling storyline.
Okay,
Although
it's
I
more
will agree with you, I do. What?
It's more Maury Povich than compelling.
Yeah. Although I do agree with you that the chemistry of this group of ladies, like I said, I genuinely didn't think about anybody that wasn't there this when I was watching.
Mm, 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 mm. Candace, the forgotten.
How quickly we forget. Oh, and you saw Beverly Hills is coming on the 16th. I mean,
On
my
the
God,
16th?
of November. 14th, 16th, and then Married to Medicine's the 24th or the 26th.
4th.
Yeah.
Bravo is back. But
And
when
then
is
what is this?
Housewives of New York going to end?
What?
I wonder when Housewives of New York will end.
Oh, wow. I wonder how much I wonder. So they said they had to stop filming abruptly. Does that mean they have a shorter season? And how short is this
Yes.
season?
Who knows?
I mean, what would be a short season would be like 8 episodes.
Well, it's their second, so maybe 10.
What a dark season, it feels like.
Mm. Well, I can't wait.
Wait, so New York, I mean, Orange County is closing out, right? We're pretty close.
Yes, the
Is it
finale is this week.
right? So we then will have the reunion. That one will drop off, and then we still have Salt Lake City moving along. What are we on, episode 6 now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6 this
So,
week.
and then Potomac, we just had, that was 4, right?
Uh-huh.
And New York, what are we on? God, that one's tough.
Uh
5?
on 5, yeah.
They have these jokers neck and neck.
I think too what that means is they're gonna start filming again soon.
All of the franchises, like which ones?
Oh, like what? Like I think as they go off, they're going to immediately start filming after the reunion.
Oh, you think Orange County is gonna pick back up again real quick, or
Yep.
okay, all right, we'll see. I wonder
We
when
will.
that dating show is gonna happen. Do you think I?
Mm, that's another one. I think that'll be spring or around Valentine's.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was thinking that too. Like, bring us out of the winter slump that they're gonna go into for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're going to have like, and maybe they will give us a summer slump. No, they're going to have to come up with something.
Atlanta will be up next after that.
But
All eyes on Atlanta.
Atlanta won't last through the summer. Atlanta will end around May.
Right.
If they bring Atlanta in January, it will still end in May at best.
Wow, yeah, look at us. We're like trying to calculate all the scheduling.
What's going to come new? And also, I guarantee you heard it here first. I think they're going to launch 2 to 3 new shows this year.
Oh, okay.
Because we've already seen they popped out with London.
I wonder, well, they did film another Vanderpump Villa season.
No, that's on Hulu, not Bravo.
Oh, well, they did film another one. And then I think she was supposedly gonna do one with or no, I guess she did with the Lake Arrowhead restaurant that she opened up, Wolf, I think. But I don't know if she's doing another show for that. Obviously not with Bravo, I guess. They don't know if the Valley, that's what's gonna come up.
I wonder how long the Valley will be. Because hell, the Valley will be spring too. The Valley I could see January as well.
Because Vanderpump hasn't picked back filming up yet at all, so they don't even have a season like that they're preparing for yet. But the Valley finished filming. Well, I could use some new shows. I mean, I really did feel the barrenness of the summer as well.
So, it was barren. The barrenness of the summer. It was I missed summer by Bravo. Like I understand that some of these shows are now big staples, but give us Summer by Bravo. Give us fun, irreverent shows. Like, y'all are supposed to be, the kings of reality television. Sorry, Carlos.
Took away Girls Trip. Haven't had any of those.
Oh
Lost
God!
all.
And you know what? That girls trip thing. The fact that now the cast members are coming out and saying that they're disagreeing with Caroline very delicately, where it's like, I'm not blaming the victim and I'm not disagreeing with the victim, but I don't know what that bitch talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're coming to a close with that lawsuit, but I already told you, right, that Caroline Manzo's husband, they they threw a going away party for Dina Manzo's ex-husband, the one that got convicted of hiring hitmen to assault her and her husband, and they had it at the Brownstone, and they charged $10,000 a table for people to
Oh
attend
yeah, I saw
to
that.
pay for the brothers' legal fees.
Yep.
So I guess you don't ever want to have a relationship with your sister ever again because you're hosting a party, charging money to send him off for 7 years because he was found guilty of hiring people to terrorize your sister for leaving him and being with someone else.
And on that note, tell the people where they can find you online.
If you would like to get a psychic reading as 2025 comes barreling towards us, you can find me on Instagram at psychic_ELB. Or you can also catch me on Ray Ray All Day's YouTube channel where we are reviewing the season 8 of Selling Sunset.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see y'all soon.